We have more insight into what went wrong at Clinton's ADM plant when an explosion killed a local firefighter and critically injured another. That's tonight's top story at 10 o'clock. Local 4 News tracked down the investigation file from the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. It turns out the fire had been burning for days. Last month, we reported OSHA fined ADM and another company involved at the plant for the deadly accident. Both companies had to pay more than $60,000 combined. Local 4's Grace Runkle joins us in the studio with what we found in the file. Grace?
Jim, ADM faced 5 serious violations. The other company, Bill Witter's Construction, faced 1. After reading through more than 100 documents, we now know exactly what those violations looked like. To understand the events leading up to the ADM explosion in January, you have to go back even further, to last October. Documents from OSHA's investigation reveal that's when ADM found a blockage in grain bin number 2.
This will be the material that won't fall anymore.
The report indicates ADM brought in 2 outside companies to clear it. Bill Witter's Construction was one of them. Workers used a high-pressure water hose to break pieces loose. But 3 days before the explosion, large chunks fell into the bin's funnel. Workers noticed the material was smoldering, but documents say ADM told the crew to keep working. Just before 6 on the morning of January 5th, crews saw flames and called 911. Firefighters asked several times if they could open a side hatch to reach the fire. ADM said it wasn't safe. Clinton firefighters ended up using a bucket truck to pour water in over the top. But the truck wasn't tall enough, so 2 firefighters climbed out and carried the hose to the top, Adam Kane and Eric Hosette. Back on the ground, a new ADM incident commander took over, telling firefighters it was safe to use the hatch. But then the bin exploded. Hosette fell from the bin. Kane was trapped inside. 30 minutes later, Witter's employees showed firefighters an observation port in the hatch. Finally, Kane was located and rescued. Documents say ADM did not tell firefighters that Witter's employees had been in the bin and would have had first-hand knowledge of the situation. In the studio, Grace Runkle, Local 4 News.
Grace, thank you for that examination.